I've been reading this whole time. Good? Yeah, man. You okay? You need a day off? No, seriously, just want
Hey everybody, so I just wanted to do a quick video about do a quick video for black people, man. Black mainly, particularly people from the inner cities, poor people, black people. And I just want to talk about the CIA, entrapment, psyop against black people, and them using music to do it. So they will take somebody like a psychological operations specialist. It's somebody from the military that is very good at propaganda and using propaganda to affect the attitudes, opinions, um, disposition of people, right? How, at your attitude, your opinion, what you're thinking about, your thoughts, your feelings, right? And so I want you to think of the logistics of moving of drugs, right? And is it really possible all 50 states for that to be in every state? Really? It's in every state. I know you government, I know you government, I know that you put these drugs in poor neighborhoods because a lot of these people that are doing it are making money off the prison system. You're making money off the vendors that sell stuff to the inmates in the prison system. You're making stuff off the court system. You're making money through the court system. A lot of these judges own percentages in these companies that are vendors to inmates, and they benefit from this. So I'm just saying, poor people, black Americans, wake up. It's entrapment. They are putting these, our own government is putting these drugs into our neighborhood, man. They're putting these drugs into our neighborhood. And black people, I want you to think about this. What about reparations for that? Think about all the people in California. Let's think about the book Dark Alliance. Let's think about Gary Webb. Let's think about what he was trying to tell us, and that they killed him, right? Let's think about that. Let's think about, there's no way there's drugs in all 50 states, man. The government would have to be involved for the logistics of that, how complicated that is, moving all that around. I know the government's a part of it. I know they're doing it, and basically that is terrorism on the American people, man. The government is sick. You people are sick, and you're making money off the pain and suffering of all black people and poor people and people in the inner cities. You're doing this to us, man. And you people are sick. And you people who work in law enforcement and all this, you people are sick because you really think that there's drugs in all 50 states. You really think that, how unorganized it is. You do know the logistics and organization it would take to do that. You really think the government isn't a part of that? you know? So you all are a bunch of cogs in the system. You need to wake up and see the truth, man. We need more investigative journalists. We need more people trying to do the right thing, man. I want you to think about California, 80s, 90s, Freeway Rick Ross, right? How many black people went to prison over the crack epidemic in the 90s and 80s, man? How many families were broken up? How many gang wars where people died? How many brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles? How many people died, right? And the CIA was part of it. The CIA was dropping cocaine in the neighborhoods to make crack, to fill the prison system. That way, the people who had privately owned prisons are making money, judges are making money, bailiffs are making money. I mean, it's really disgusting, man, to think that they would do this to us, man. These people are pieces of, man. They really are, man. And I mean, I really have a disgust and disdain for these people, man. They fill the neighborhood with drugs, and then and then they got psychological operations specialists, people from the military working for these record labels. A lot of these artists do not have creative control. You got to be able to separate the stereotype from the culture, right? And just see what's going on, man. Like, these people, if any record label is promoting genocide, and it's promoting killing each other, and it's promoting doing and selling drugs and doing all this, these people are horrible people, man. And I want you to think about it. They don't want you to talk about God or nothing like that. They don't. I mean, that's the worstest thing that happened to our country, is when we started taking religion out of things, man. Because the word just taught so many things against it, man. And they don't want Christianity in this country, man. They really don't. They really don't, you know. But again, Black Americans, wake up, man. Look what our own government did to you all, man. If you want reparations, get it for, you know, all the families in California that their family members went to prison or died over the drug epidemic that the government had its hand in. Does everyone really not think the government isn't, you know, in line with these pharmaceutical companies that got everybody strung out on drugs and did this to everybody, man? Like, really? No one thinks that? Really? Come on, people, wake up, man. Wake up, man.